well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Glow.
Okay, it's about that time, everybody. You know the time of the year when the pandering to black folks begins. When the pandering to black and brown folks, which are the same dang on thing, begins. Here we go. Joe Biden with Gorilla. The most ill representation of black females all over the world. One of the worst representation. But you know what? This is all marketing. They want to market to the inner city. That's why they want you hooked on these algorithms, these urban, these urban music, this trap music, the killer music. They want to keep your mind dumb because once your mind escape that cage, you start to think for yourself. Once you escape the urban concrete where everybody following each other, you're a drug dealer, I'm a drug dealer. You're a robber, I'm a robber. You're a gang member, I'm a gang member. You're a baby mama, I'm gonna be a baby mama. You got 5 felonies, I'm like, I want to get 10. Everybody's in competition. Everybody's in competition. And the pandering begins. Y'all remember Hillary when she said, I keep hot sauce on me all the time to Charlamagne? Y'all don't remember? Here you go right here.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce in my bag, swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen, I
yes.
just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people again.
Enough's enough.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce in my bag, swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen, I
yes.
just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people again.
Okay. Is it working?
Now, what she did at the end is basically told y'all fools that, yes, I am pandering to you. She said, is it working? She said, is it working? It's dead serious too. Look at her face. Dead serious. Is it working? She basically telling y'all fools in your face that she's pandering to you. Which means she don't care about you. Your view. She don't care. It's all for show to get a vote and make sure her family stay established in the political realm. Make sure her family and her legacy, stay intact and, and shine, Presidency is big. That's the ultimate. That's the top. You at the top. You finish. That's like starting from manager to supervisor. Now you CEO. This is just a career for these people. It's just a career for these people. They don't care. What Hillary Clinton said the last time. I think it was the first election. Oh, I like chicken. Oh, I like chicken. Oh, chicken. I mean, they didn't talk about nothing of substance, nothing. All they spoke about was chicken, and that was the interview for the black vote. How embarrassing. Then, y'all remember Cardi B? You remember Cardi B? Yeah. You remember Cardi B? Remember they chose her as the black representation for the year? As the black person to represent all of black people? They picked Cardi B to interview Joe Biden. To hit him with the tough questions. Questions that's going to make a difference. That's who they chose. Cardi B. Y'all don't believe me? Okay. Here you go right here.
Related or something.
Yep, Cardi B and Joey B.
Cardi B gives Joey B the third degree. Yeah, Joey B like Joe Biden. The 27-year-old rapper covers the September issue of Elle, and in an accompanying feature, Cardi also sits down with the 77-year-old presidential hopeful for a Zoom chat, where she revealed her biggest concerns ahead of the 2020 election.
I, of course, want free Medicare, and this is why it's important to have free Medicare, because look what's happening right now. You see why we should have been have free Medicare for a long time. I, of course, think that we need a free college education.
We're going to have, if I get elected president, free college education for 4 years of college, flat out. Anybody with a family less than 125 grand, you're going to get a free education. Everybody gets free education for community college.
Cardi, who previously supported Bernie Sanders in the primary election, is also focused on establishing racial equality.
I want black people to stop getting killed and no justice for it. I'm tired of it. I just want more stricter laws that is fair to black citizens and, it's fair for cops too.
Cardi adds that the racial strife in the U.S. has even made some people feel like they're not even part of America.
Black people, we're not asking for sympathy. We're not asking for charity. We are just asking for equality.
That's
we
it.
are asking for fairness, and we are asking for justice. That is all. We want to feel like Americans.
The WAP rapper, who's also a mom to 2-year-old daughter Culture, notes that prejudice is dangerous and could be the start of a civil war.
Nobody wants to feel targeted. Nobody wants animosity. We just want the best for us. Everybody wants the best for themselves, their future,
exactly
and their kids' future. Racism always have existed, but I feel like right now there's just a lot of tension, and we need somebody to clean that. I'm just so tired of it.
Oh, and another thing she's tired of? Current U.S. President Donald Trump.
Oh, yes, honey. I just want Trump out. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like his mouth gets us in trouble so much. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want, we're dealing with a pandemic right now, right? And I just want answers. I want to know when this is over. I need somebody to tell me the truth, the hardcore truth.
Oh, snappity snap snap.
The former VP assures Cardi that if he's elected, all of her concerns will be addressed by his administration. But he says for all of it to happen, the younger generation has to show up and vote on Election Day.
In 2016, if 18 to 23 or 4-year-olds have voted in the same percentage as the rest of the population, we would have had Hillary Clinton, not him. The vote matters. That's why you keep talking to people about the need to vote. The vote matters.
And while the younger generation didn't amplify their voices in 2016, Joe notes that as a whole, Cardi's generation makes him so optimistic.
This pandering just gotta stop. Y'all just gotta be wise, man. You gotta be wise. You don't see what they're doing? You don't see it? You see it.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump.
Did y'all hear him? Did you hear him? Charlemagne said, we got more questions for you. He said, y'all got more questions? Oh, well, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black. What politician will say to a group of people, oh, y'all have more questions for me? Like, how dare y'all have more questions for me? You know your job, slaves. You know what you're here to do, slaves. You know what the racist Johnson, the president who brought welfare, he was super racist. Yeah, they say he's part of the KKK. But he's the one who brought the welfare program. He's the one who vowed that these black N-words, he's going to have them voting Democrat and keep them enslaved for the next 100 years. What Johnson meant by keeping them enslaved is mental slavery. Keep you working, keep you dependent on the government. Keeping you working, keeping you in poverty, and keeping you depending on the government. That's what Johnson was about. And a lot of these Democrats, they follow his teachings. They follow his teachings. Now, this is a man that said, you have more questions for me? Oh, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. What do that got to do with anything? What do being black has to do with voting for this guy? What do being black has anything to do with voting Democrat? It has nothing to do with it. It's all psychology. They convinced you that this is what you're supposed to do. And if you don't do it, something is not right with you. You are not a truly.
It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run. Come on. Take a look at the record.
I've been critical of you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about today.
I know you have. Yeah. You don't know me.
No, I don't. That's why I want to get to know you today. I want to talk to you about mostly black stuff.
Look at that smile. Look at the smile he just did. If you're telling me that's not the smile of somebody who has malintentions, you yourself is lost. That's a smile of somebody who has malintentions. That's a smile of somebody who's just trying to get a good record for their political career and go down in history as a high position politician. It's just jobs for them. It's just jobs for them. Come on, man. When are y'all gonna ever learn? When are y'all gonna ever learn? You know what they say? And I hate saying this because everybody says the same thing. You do stuff that you keep doing the same things over and over with the same results. You're failing. You keep voting Democrat over and over and expecting a different result. But they're not going to give you a different result because they control you. Stop voting Democrat.
I get overwhelming support from the black leadership, young and old. Every poll shows me way ahead.
And black people saved your political life in the primaries this year. They have things they want from you. And one of them is a black woman running mate. What do you say to them?
What I say to them is that I'm not acknowledging anybody who is being considered, but I guarantee you there are multiple black women being considered. We've seen.
So he says he has multiple black women being considered. And what did we get out of that? What intelligent, beautiful, smart, very strategic, somebody who really came into the political realm as vice president and really did what she had to do. Who we got? We got the incredible Kamala Harris. I'll call her Peekaboo. Yeah, I call Kamala Harris Peekaboo. Because one minute you see her, and then you don't see her again for the whole year. And the next time you see her, it's only going to be when election time is coming up. And she'll come up, she'll go to these little interviews, and she'll pander to the black people, especially the black women, because that is her job. Her job is not to actually be vice president in the Democratic world. That's only in the Republican world. They come in, they actually do their job. Majority of the time. In the Democratic world, they're not there to do no job. They're there to get the votes. She's there as a bystander to get the black and brown vote. She's there to get the black woman's vote. She's there to get the Hispanic woman's vote, because Hispanic females will follow a black female faster than they would a white female. That's what she's there for. So I call her Peekaboo. One minute you see her, the next minute you don't. And you hear from Biden himself. He's telling you in your face he's not getting anybody of substance. He's only getting somebody based on their color of their skin so you could vote emotionally. He just admitted to you. If you ask me, let's say the CEO of Mexican taco plant, and I tell them, yeah, I'm getting a vice president I'm getting a female vice president of the taco plant, not somebody who could execute, but somebody based on their color, based on the color of their skin. Because I want the other taco people to vote me in with using their emotions and not their intelligence. Vote with emotions. That's what they're teaching you subconsciously without you even knowing it.
Only on 6 tonight, we're hearing from the friends of the man who drowned in the Miami River last weekend. The 23-year-old visiting from Mississippi was a trucker, but was planning to join the police academy after that vacation.
Jamie Garola is live in Miami tonight with this exclusive. Jamie.
Yeah, one of the victim's friends says he was hesitant to make the trip to Miami. Now she says she wishes he never did.
I'm in disbelief. Like, I wanted this to be like a prank. I wanted this to be a prank. Like, it's unbelievable that you can be here one day and gone the next.
Days after a 23-year-old drowned in the Miami River, his friends are still trying to understand the tragedy.
That's my best friend. Like, it's hard to take that in. Like, somebody you planned your whole life with, somebody you know since you was little, somebody you talk to every day.
On Sunday, around 3:30 in the afternoon, the FWC says Trevante Johnson, or Vaughn as his friends called him, fell into the water near the mouth of the Miami River from a chartered boat. Several people tried to rescue him, but couldn't. He was unresponsive when divers found him at the bottom of the river.
I really couldn't believe it. I just really wish that somebody could have saved him. If I was there, I would have put on the life jacket and I would have jumped in. Because like I just hate that he had to go that way.
China McPherson said she spoke to Vaughn moments before he fell into the water.
When I had just FaceTimed him prior to the accident, he was just having fun, we was on FaceTime, and I told him when he got off the boat to just, call me when he got done. And I never got that call back.
Vaughn was a trucker on vacation from Mississippi, but he would never make it back home where his friends say he wanted to join the police academy. Vaughn's friends said he liked fashion and to dress up, which may be why police first identified Vaughn as a woman.
I miss everything about him. Everything. His smile, the light of the room. Always there for you. Would give you the shirt off his back.
I love him and I miss him. I'm gonna miss him. He was a really good person.
Now, visitation and funeral services are next week in Mississippi.
So we got a very sad story here. A he-she was partying in Miami and fell off the boat. It's a tragedy. I mean, it's a tragedy. Anybody's dying, no matter if it's a he-she. Even if it's a he-she, it's still tragic. I don't know how he fell off the boat. Like, I wonder. I never really hear this happen in Miami. I don't know if it's like a normal occurrence. Like, is it normal to fall off the boat in Miami? Or does it happen on a daily basis? And even if you do fall off the boat, and if you can't swim, why you don't have a life vest on? Or why the boat didn't provide people that can't swim with a life vest? Just in case something happened. I mean, it is Miami River. I mean, it's attached to the goddamn ocean. One little whoosh, and you'll be floating all the way to Europe. One little whoosh, and you can be floating all the way to Europe or the Caribbeans. The sharks is gonna get you before you even think about being hungry, before your stomach even start growling. The sharks is gonna get you out in the ocean. 100%. Your body floating there, especially if you're dead, the sharks got you. But I wonder how this happened though. Like, I mean, I know he's a he-she. Was he like, somebody help me? Oh my gosh, my hair wet. And whooshing and splashing around in the water without being focused and just swimming. She was probably just all over the place in the water, panicking. You know how the he-she's do. Oh my gosh, I can't swim. Oh my gosh, I can't. My eyelashes, I just got that done. My hair, I just got my hair done. Oh my gosh. And then bang, he just drowned just like that. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. And you heard the friend say, yo, I would have got my life jacket and went in there after him. I would have got my life jacket and went in there after him. That's what the friend said. She lying. Ain't nobody saving no he-she. I don't care how this world is so open to, well, not the world, but this land over here, America, and other first world countries are so open to this, to men feminizing themselves. They're so open to men feminizing themselves, but they're not going to get in the water to say no he-she. Men would jump in the water for a female to save her. Other men would jump in the water to save another man. But ain't nobody jumping in the water to save a he-she. Ain't nobody jumping in the water to save a he-she. And I'm just keeping it real. You know that. Because even if you as a man jump in the water to save a he-she, do you know how many jokes they'll have on you? Do you know the backlash you will get as far as people coming at you on the low, trying to make fun of you? Like, Why you say the he, she? You say the he, she. You he, she saver. You he, she saver. Dudes will be like, yo, when you grab the he, she out the water, did you feel it? You like, what? Did I feel what? Did you feel it? What you mean, what did I feel? Did you feel the ball sack? People will have jokes on you for the next decade if you save a he, she out the water. And I'm just keeping it real. People don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. You're not interested in saving a he, she. He wanted to be a police officer. Imagine somebody that want to be a police officer. No, we need real men. We need real men as police officers. We don't need no he, she's as police officers. I don't want no he, she coming to the rescue when I call 911. I don't want no he, she coming to the rescue when I call 911. F that. That he, she in the police car fixing their eyebrows and their eyelashes before coming in to save me? Nah, don't want it. I don't want it. That he, she got a BML, a BBL, not a BML. I said Black Lives Matter BLB. The he, she got a BBL, and that BBL probably having problems. The he, she probably having problems with the BBL, probably causing he, she pain or leakage, whatever it is. You're not going to be in the same mental mentality to save me because you got he, she problems. You got he, she problems. You're leaking from the crotch. You're leaking from the buttocks. You're leaking from the chest. I don't need no he, she problems when I am calling 911. And that's all I got to say about this. You could like it and you could love it, or you could do another thing. You could unlike it and you could unsubscribe. He, she lovers. Nah, I ain't messing with y'all. I like everybody.
Terrifying moments, all captured on camera. A teen entering her Queens apartment is ambushed by a masked man. Watch again. A man dressed in camo, jumping her from behind, forcefully grabbing the teen and dragging her away. The woman chasing after her is her mother, Adriana Alvarez.
I never heard her scream like that.
You weren't thinking about your safety at that point.
No, absolutely not. No, it's my baby. Can't take her.
Adriana followed as the man continued to drag her daughter away, the three kicking and fighting all the way down 4 flights of stairs. The harrowing ordeal unfolding this past January as her 18-year-old daughter Lex was coming back home after finishing a morning dog walk.
He managed to grab my hair through the door. I remember being thrown onto the heater.
The NYPD identified the suspect as 25-year-old George Vasilou, her daughter's former co-worker. He pled not guilty to a slew of charges related to the attack. Tonight, his attorney not commenting.
He's just pepper spraying me. He's punching me.
The brawl reaching John Velez's first-floor apartment.
I heard her screaming. She ran to my apartment. I started chasing him. He ran across the street.
Enter neighbor Gus Bugas, who ran after him.
And I threw him on the floor. And once I got on top of him, he couldn't go nowhere.
Alvarez says she suffered a dislocated shoulder and eye injury. Her daughter amazingly sustaining minor knee scrapes. Price of a mom putting herself in harm's way, but coming up a hero.
Yeah, I just had angels by my side. I'm just so grateful and so thankful just to have her back.
George Solis, NBC News, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay up.
Shout out to the mother. Shout out to the mother. Y'all out here giving money to OnlyFans models just so you can whack off. Y'all out here donating money to corporations that don't care about you, like Black Lives Matter. Y'all out here donating money to black females online doing what they love to do, doing what they love to do. Get attention from men and call it and blame victim. The brick lady. Y'all donated thousands of dollars to her. That the lady who got arrested that lied about getting hit in the face by a brick. Yeah, brick lady. Y'all donated. But I don't hear no donations going out to this woman who ran out of her apartment when she heard her daughter screaming because she was about to get kidnapped, and she saved her daughter. This is not this right here should be national news to bring awareness to the kidnappings that's going on all over the world. There are kids being kidnapped and taken every second. There are kids being kidnapped and taken. It's an epidemic. It is an epidemic. But they keeping that on the low. You know what the media gonna bring you? You know what they're gonna bring you? You know what they're gonna make national? Trump is a racist. A white officer shooting somebody black. Republicans are racist. All they're gonna do is feed you racism, something that is never going away. Racism is a human emotion. Racism is something that has been taught to people within their society. Where even if they're getting the information from social media, the media, racism's not going anywhere, guys. I'm sorry to tell you. Pull your bootstraps up and keep it pushing. And do you. Bring generational wealth to your family, because that's what the racist dudes are doing. They're getting in politics, fooling you, making you think that they're not racist and other people racist, while they go home to their mansions and their family are set in stone in history. And they putting their names on all type of buildings in your community. You walk past your building, you see mayor's names, all type of political names, political families on these buildings in your town. You drive in Newark, you see mayor family members, not the mayor building. The mayors are putting their family member names on building, their wives' names on building. Such and such clinic, Mayor Barack female clinic, or Mayor Barack such and such boys and girls club, or Mayor Kendall's little kid society. Like, they're setting generational wealth around you that benefit their family and not yours. But like I said, don't mean to be off topic, but shout out to this mother who saved this girl. Be careful with your light skin girls, especially, because they are very much on top of the food chain for being kidnapped.
Everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent. take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So you play with the kids and I got permission from your mother. Say all of that. It's crazy out here.
I met Jesse and Lila when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then basically sisters, all the four of us. And then I always come over.
Yeah. And it's Ava Brioni Combs.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
Adopts a white girl. Diddy adopts a young white girl. I don't see nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with Diddy adopting a white girl? Nothing at all. Especially when you're a man with extreme resources. I think if you have extreme resources, you should be adopted. There are plenty of kids all over the world that live in slums. Their parents abandoned them. They would love to have a family like Diddy. You could be adopted by somebody like Diddy, and then years later, you could be left a fortune if something happens to Diddy, because you are part of the family. Now, I have to say, if the girl is missing, it's a problem. Look at that picture. The small picture in the video with the girl kind of smiling in a red shirt. You telling me that doesn't look like her? That's her. Oh, that's her. Eyebrows, eyes, nose, lip, even the mannerism. Look at the way that little girl expression is, and look at the expression in the video with Diddy. Look and see how the girl kind of like moved away when he kissed, but it could be just a natural reaction. You know, when somebody, you just like move your face a little bit, But I have to say, in the video, it just looks so super weird. It's just looking eerie how everybody just stand over and they standing over her. They got a little smile on her face. They smiling at the camera. The smiles look so fake. But it could be all coincidence. It could be all coincidence. This is very question marky, if that's a word. Because there's conversations about sex parties. There's conversations about orgies and drugs and this and that. And then bang! Social media hit us with Diddy adopting a young girl years ago. Now she's missing. Then social media hit us up with tunnels. Now everybody, oh, is the young girl in the tunnels? Is the young girl in the tunnels? What tunnel is she in? What tunnel is this girl in Diddy's basement? That's what people are asking, not me. I think that there's nothing wrong with this. But let's see what else Diddy has in store for us.
Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them this.
That little girl, Ava, is actually missing. Ava has been missing since September 17th, 2015. Y'all, and her parents are actively looking for her. Let me tell you what happened. So if you, I'm going to play the rest of the video. And she says that she met Diddy then when she was 6 months old. No, She went missing when she was between 5 or 6 years old. Okay? She was supposed to be with her father. Her father had custody. And then, well, they're going through a custody battle, the mother and the father, but she was supposed to be with the father. The mother took the child, and they've never seen the baby again. So we basically know what happened. Did she sell her baby to Diddy, allegedly? Did this mother here, her name is Catherine, did she sell her baby to Diddy, allegedly? As you can see, she's still missing. Her family is still looking for her. But this is where she's at.
Anybody else? Yeah. Everyone, introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last?
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs. Come on. Let's go.
on, man. Come here. Bro, real quick, bro. Y'all niggas. These niggas is too cool for school. Come here, man. The kids are on, man. Come here. Bro, real quick, bro. Y'all niggas. These niggas is too cool for school. Come here, man.
Tell me that's not the most creepiest dance you ever seen in your life.
The kids are on, man. Come here.
Tell me that's not the most Look at that. Look at the way he look into the camera.
Come here, man.
Yo, there's another side of Diddy. There's another side of Diddy we don't know about. Diddy, I think Diddy has a whole character, a whole personality that only a few people, which is a large amount of people in his world, they seen it before. They seen it before. Come on, man. Anybody that does a dance like this, look how creepy that looks. Look at it. It's creepy. Now LeBron is involved. LeBron is involved now. This look like an honest video with two fathers of color, two men of color that is wealthy. They got their kids. Their kids know each other most likely, and they both probably go over each other's house. Who knows? And it's just a nice, fun Zoom video. Probably most likely on a Saturday, Sunday, the chill day for businessmen. Just an honest video. LeBron is wondering why his kids not coming in. They too cool for school. They feel the vibes. The kids feel something that LeBron don't feel, or LeBron choose to ignore. But kids are always honest. Kids are always honest. See, we don't know the Combs family. We don't have kids that played with the Combs family or chill with the Combs family. We don't. So all we could do is talk about body. Talk about how somebody reacts to somebody. Look at the body expressions. And the body expressions, in my opinion, the reason why these kids didn't want to come to that video is because they don't like the Combs. They don't like the Combs. They think the Combs are weird. They think that is a weird family. And guess who's in charge of that family? P. Diddy Combs. P. Diddy Combs. You know, LeBron, I think he's innocent in this whole thing. But I think LeBron found a different way to live. and a different way to have fun without having people find out. I think LeBron also enjoys and dips himself. Come on. What's the point of you think a man has all this money just to bang one girl and just come home every day and just play with the kids in the big mansion? No. No. If you want to learn about a man and what men like, this is the channel to watch. Because I'll tell you the truth. No men work this hard, as hard as LeBron. No man just to take care of the kids and sit in the house with the kids and bang one piece of poom poom. You banging one piece of poom poom all the way to you 90, and you had access to hundreds of millions of dollars, and you travel the world, and you have yachts, and you have Lamborghinis, and you have Rolls Royces and Bentleys and all type of custom made Mercedes, and you got private jets. You could be in New York and Greece in 1 hour. You could go from Greece to Thailand in another hour. No man does all of that for one piece of pum pum. And if anybody tells you different, they're not your friend. They're lying. They are lying to you. And this is an absolute fact. I think LeBron didn't get caught in anything public as far as him getting caught cheating. There was rumors before, but people really couldn't prove it. But I think he has a dark side of him also, just like most men, especially most men with money. Any man that's talking about all this weirdo, yo, why they having all these? You know why? They got money. They have money. LeBron, I think his underground world, his underground sex world that he got going on, I think a lot of papers are being signed and a lot of documents are being signed. And I think there's a lot of females getting paid for whorism in the celebrity world. Getting paid for whorism. And one of their clients, allegedly, is LeBron.